So I see.
Okay.
Alright, so the cart has arrived at the monastery. Mama Poppypin is looking on at Rizzle taking care of the kids and seems to be very happy.
Is she coming with, or is she, like, washing her hands? Is that why she was so adamant that...
Well, nobody has asked.
So I'll look over at her. You alright, hen? You wanting to come up the front here with me?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand what you said. Could you perhaps say it again?
You alright, hen? You want to come up here with me?
Up on the front of the cart?
Aye.
Well, I suppose.
I will climb up down back in the back seat of the car.
She minces up and, like, flaps out her kind of potato sacky dress. It looks like she doesn't have a whole... It doesn't appear to be in bad repair, and you didn't really notice what kind of material it was until she fluffed it out and you saw it kind of move. But it is definitely, like, a rucksack material, but it's like, designed and sewn like a real dress. So there's, like, seams and all those kinds of things. It's not just, like, a potato sack. But it's obviously made out of lesser quality material.
Yeah, so it's dressed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she sits down and kind of glances at you and kind of glances away a little bit.
Aye. Right, which way we go? Okay, so I don't know where we're going. I don't know where the orphanage is or anything like that. So, who's been to this place before?
Oh, of course. If you just head down this path right here. And as she's moving her arm, her shoulder kind of brushes against yours, and she...
Okay, before we go anywhere, I'm deliberately going to stop the car. I'm like, right, listen up, man. I'm spoken for. I have none of that shite on my fucking trip, alright?
I'm sorry.
I think the wee man's alright, though. And I'll just, like, crack the fucking thing and go... Because I didn't know that that Rizzle's kind of, you know...
Nobody does.
Yeah.
She turns around and kind of looks back at you and settles a little bit more, but she's still a little bit flustered.
Oh, I just wanted to establish boundaries, like, before anything. Because I value...
aggressive setting of boundaries. Well, I'm none of that shit, right?
Last time someone started showing interest, I nearly got clocked the fuck out, alright? So it's important to establish these things early.
Yeah, he doesn't understand that she's not going to punch him, no matter how attractive she thinks she thinks he is.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know that.
So I'll follow her directions.
All right. You guys get the kids loaded up, and they ask the monks if they can bring the dice. And the monks appear very reluctant to let them go.
Hey, come on, we need to finish the game.
But they're leaving. Will you bring them back to us?
Sure.
I think he means the kids.
Wait, what?
What was that?
What'd you say, Revik?
I said I think he means the kids.
Wait.
No,
You want the dice back or
the
the kids
dice
back?
back.
Ah, well.
Did you say he's totally not bringing the dice back?
He's not, no.
All right.
because Rizzo is not a man of his word.
Alright, so you guys head off on the trip, and following Mama Poppy Pin's directions, Thori goes along the familiar to Revik and Celia route that will take them as directly as possible to the orphanage. What's up, Celia?
Do all of the kids fit on the cart?
Most of them do. The older ones take turns kind of jogging slowly along behind, because how fast do the rams go? Do they I'm guessing they don't gallop, it's just like a plodding pace.
Oh, well, they could, because they're big rams. They're basically like mounts. But yeah, they could gallop, but yeah, we'll just go at a steady pace because, you know, kids and travel sickness and yeah.
So Celia's probably walking.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
What's up, Celia?
Do all of the kids fit on the cart?
Most of them do. The older ones take turns kind of jogging slowly along behind, because how fast do the rams go? Do they I'm guessing they don't gallop, it's just like a plodding pace.
Oh, well, they could, because they're big rams. They're basically like mounts. But yeah, they could gallop, but yeah, we'll just go at a steady pace because, you know, kids and travel sickness and yeah.
So Celia's probably walking.
Yeah, I'm guessing Revik is too.
Yep.
I'll be in the back with the kids trying to carry on the game, but I'll shout to Threat. Hey, can you ease up on the ride? You're spilling the dice everywhere. I just lost out on the nat 20 because of you.
Oh god, the meta is real.
Shatter the fourth wall.
If I knew what the fuck you were on about, I would, but no. You're welcome to walk with the others if you want.
Just make it as easy going as you can, please. Please, I'm trying to win here.
I'm gonna look at the road, which I'm assuming is like rutted and fucking shite.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a path that's been worn because people travel it.
Right, you show me a smooth road, I'll show you a smooth ride.
Phrasing.
Momo Poppy Pin looks back, looks to you. I could show you a smooth road.
Huh. Oh god. Oh shit! Remember that time that I showed Revik how to do the cart? He guess he's swap it over. So we'll go on for a bit before we do that.
Alright, you guys take frequent but not terribly long stops so the kids can get out and run around briefly. The ones who are super energetic usually jump off and run for a little while before getting tired and getting back on the cart. There's a lot of kids getting back on.
Having regressed to my childhood, I am running around with the kids as well now.
I want to do it like every time we get off and on the cart. I want to do a head count, and I will include Rizzo in this head count of kids.
All right.
Just to make it an even 20. Just to make it an even 20.
All right.
So yeah, and then when we swap, I'll be like, "Hey, Pointy, yeah, I need to stretch my legs. You can drive for a bit."
Ah, okay. I have probably been trying to get some explanation out of Celia why she's frowning at Revik, but I don't know how good it's been succeeding.
Has he been getting anything, Celia?
A whole lot of you know what you did or whatever.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
So it is exactly like a divorced couple. Oh my
He's
god.
still like, I have no idea.
Right? And
The feels.
Alright, so after a couple of hours, Revik is now driving. Thori, what are you doing?
I'll walk with Celia.
Okay. Are you guys talking about anything?
Yeah. So yeah. At some point, I'll be like, what has it done?
What do you mean?
I'll look at Revik pointedly, and then look back at Celia like, well, you're pissed off with him. He's not got a clue. Something has to give, or
I think it must be you.
I was gonna say that's the end of you, but yeah, that would be but yeah.
I've got you. I'm in your head. And soon enough, in your bed.
Oh my.
She's just gonna give Thori a frustrated huff and be like, it's hard to explain.
I am getting that. And I guess that's about as far as we'll get conversation-wise for now. I would say, like, well, when you think of a way to use your words, you can. I'm here. And
at this point, an ogre crashes through the tree line. You guys have all been distracted. Rizzle, because one of the kids just stuck the D4 in his mouth, and you were just about to roll an attack with your what is it?
club.
I was gonna say not dagger, but like something equivalent in Shadowrun.
Oh, a baton.
Yeah, there you go, a baton. So actually, it's probably some of your D6s, and you had just enough except for one, and you found this one kid with one in his mouth, and you're just like prying it out of there.
No, we're not playing Shadowrun.
Oh right,
We're playing Happy Christmas.
oh right. So you were trying to show how much happier, and it was only a little bit happier, so you needed the D4, and this kid's got it in his mouth.
Okay.
So you're trying to pry it out.
Let me show you happiness.
Revik is sitting up front with Mama Poppypin, who is kind of glancing at him cautiously, but a little bit thankfully, and keeps stealing glances back at Thori. And Thori and Celia are having their discussion, so they don't notice when the ogre crashes through the tree line.
Yeah, I'm pumping Mount Poppin for advice in relationships.
Oh God. No.
Well, son, have you consulted a devil?
I might try that.
Sam, do you understand the reference there?
Yeah, that's succubus, right?
No. Humans in Avalor actually do sacrifice to demons to get answers to problems.
They don't necessarily sacrifice, and that's actually something that she talks about with Revik. She says, you know, there's a lot of smaller devils that only require just a few drops of blood, and you can get them, and they'll answer questions about all sorts of things.
How do you do that, then?
Oh, well, you see, you need to do a magic circle. We actually have one at the orphanage that I'm sure you would be welcome to use, although you might not want to do it with her there. She might get suspicious if you start summoning devils without her, if you know what I mean. The couple that summons together stays together.
Nice.
Well played.
So I should summon demons with her.
Whoa, no. That would be silly. Devils.
Devils?
Yes, devils are, well, I don't know if I'd say trustworthy, but you can rely on them to keep their word.
I've also always heard you summon demons.
Oh, no. Common misconception. Apparently, lots of people can't tell the difference because they're both from hell. However, demons are insane, crazy things that always try to destroy everything and kill everyone. Devils, on the other hand, we're not exactly sure what they want, but they always find their way to the material plane, but they rarely wreak havoc. They usually just try to insinuate themselves into politics, those kinds of things. But that's the whole problem with letting them get out of the circle. See, you don't let them out of the circle. That's what the circle's there for in the first place, and that's why there's so much training to make sure the circle is made properly, and all the sigils are input properly, and why you make sure you know exactly what kind of devil you're summoning. I, of course, would go for an imp for what you're looking for. It won't have a lot of knowledge, but you can probably get a small answer.
You do that, and I will knock you the fuck out.
He probably won't do it. He's getting it at the end of his rope, though. He's not used to this. Come on.
Well, I'm simply trying to explain, and how most people do it nowadays. Oh my goodness, look at that green sword! Sarah P., that's me. When did you get a sword?
I wanna be a... Oh, well, whatever. I'll never be a mod anywhere.
So,
There's an ogre.
so there's an ogre that breaks through the tree branches. And what are you guys all gonna do?
Convenient.
Oh, thank God, an ogre.
No, I'm gonna. Right, you. If you touch my Princess Bubble Whisk token, I will smash you into the ground, and I'll dive out of the car.
Princess Bubble Wisp.
Oh God.
Is it running at us or running away from something?
That is a good question. Why don't you all roll insight checks?
Oh my God.
I'm apparently too angry to know what's going on.
Apparently so. So, Thori is paying way too much attention to Celia, and looks up at the ogre, and all he can tell is this ogre just stops as soon as it comes upon this cart full of delicious-looking little children. Because you can tell that it notices the children. Celia, you are still talking to Thori, and all you can tell is that it has entered the clearing. In fact, you think that it looks really happy to see you guys. Revik, you are turning away from Mama Poppy Pin, who just... And the sound distracts you as you look at the ogre, and then you look back at her, thinking, oh no, something else is wrong. Shit. And it turns out she just noticed Thori's muscles rippling as he, grabbed one of his axes. Rizzle, though, notices that this ogre is looking at the children like he looks at any food ever. This ogre is hungry. This ogre wants something delicious. Yes. Delicious, tender, small,
X to the face.
bite-sized. Alright, guys, go ahead and roll initiative. I really hope Robo is still here.
Do we have the turn order thing? Or does it just come up
Yes, we do.
automatically? Yep, okay, cool. Wow.
Wow.
If I could roll something above a 5 today, that would be great.
Do I need to have my token selected?
Yeah.
Can't find it.
You are...
I don't think you have one here.
It's times like these, you wish you had an Alex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see a Rizzle.
I don't think there's a risk on this one.
Oh, you're right. There isn't a Rizzle there yet. Now there is.
Got him.
Wow. My initiative's so bad.
Mama Poppy been getting told. That's awesome. All right.
Oh, shit, I know what you've got lined up as well.
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah, it's alright. I don't get to act first. In fact, the fact that I get to act fourth, that's pretty good. So,
And Julie, I need you to monitor the any donations that might or might not come in. Because I have neglected to mention that you can influence the way this combat and any future combats go by donating using the Evil Squeegee trademarked, or not trademarked, Unnatural Dice System. You can spend $2.50 to get a advantage or disadvantage to a player, or the DM. You can also do like Robo does and donate $5 for an unnatural crit or an unnatural botch. And we haven't really spent a whole lot of time worrying about the fate tokens yet, or the destiny tokens, or whichever their name is now. But we'll see if that might come up at some point. But right now, I have 3 crits lined up for me from the lovely Robovin.
the darker.
You could go up to it and ask. Because you've already rolled insight.
Sure, I will walk up to the ogre.
Alright. What are you going to say?
Can I help you?
The ogre stops in his start to advance towards the children and looks down at Celia, who walks up to him and goes, "Can I help you?" Hungry.
Exactly. The ogre is happy to see. Can I
Okay.
roll insight?
You could go up to it and ask. Because you've already rolled insight.
Sure, I will walk up to the ogre.
Alright. What are you going to say?
Can I help you?
The ogre stops in his start to advance towards the children and looks down at Celia, who walks up to him and goes, "Can I help you?" Hungry. His eyes narrow at you.
In what could be the ballsiest play ever made. Like, you're right, pal. Is it
And
what,
some
like,
good berries.
actually, that's a good point because they fill you up, right?
You be food? He starts to smile a little bit.
Me?
Sure, you look tender.
No!
At this point,
Okay,
have
who
we
food?
just attack him?
Yeah, sure. Alright, Rizzle. She has distracted him. What's up?
Can I... go on.
What's up, Celia?
2 crits for Carpe and 1 disadvantage for Salty Victor.
Okay.
Who's there from Robo? Okay.
Oh, of course.
Thank you, Robo.
All right. So Rizzle.
I'm going to attempt to persuade the ogre to leave us alone. There's
Okay.
no food here.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a deception check.
A persuasion or a deception?
Deception.
Okay. Of course, because we're all food too, I know that.
In fact, he specified that she was potentially food. Well, as specific as it gets.
Hey, can I draw my weapon now that he suggested I'm food?
Oh, yeah. No, you can definitely draw your weapon. That's fine. All right. Rizzle. Oh, where did my ogre sheet go? There it is. All right. Insight. Now he's not... No. He doesn't believe you, because that is nigh impossible to believe for him, because he is looking at food.
Damn it! In that case, I will take my cunning action to hide.
All right, so go ahead and roll a hide check. Where are you hiding?
Under the car.
Under the cart. Fantastic.
Has the cart stopped moving?
I don't know. Revik, have you stopped the cart?
Did I see the ogre, or did I got distracted by a poppy pin?
Oh no, you saw the ogre. You just couldn't tell what it wanted with you because you heard her gasp and you thought something else was wrong, so you turned to look, and all she was doing was staring at Thori's muscles.
I've never met a nice ogre, so I probably have stopped the cart and jumped off and started running against it. But
Sure. Alright. So, the ogre looks at you and the guy who has stopped the cart, and the guy who's pulling out his axes, and the guy who is hiding. He doesn't look at the guy who was hiding, but he looked at the guy who then hid. My mistake. And he raises his club and goes, "You food!" Boom! And thanks to Robovin, that's a crit. What the? Really?
Double damage botch? Wow.
That's a triple damage botch, because he rolls 4 dice on a crit. And botched 3 of them. Wow!
Who was that on?
That was on Celia.
Okay.
So that's
probably
18
a good
damage to Celia.
You need to, Sam, make sure you increase your hit die as well. Half your hit points plus con for going up to level 4 as well, if you didn't already.
What, am I hit points or hit die?
You hit points. So your hit die for your rogue is what? D.
Yeah, I'm up to 25 HP now.
Okay, yeah, cool. I was gonna say that would that would smart a little bit,
That would have one-shot the old Rizzle.
right?
Not quite.
And
All right.
Old Rizzle, no hit points.
Old Rizzle has 13 health.
13.
Man, it's a good thing he doesn't have multi-attack. Alright, Revik, what would you like to do?
I'm quite enraged because of the ogre attacking Celia. I was like, "Get off her, ugly fuck," and jump in between them. Heal the Celia with my healing word.
Which is?
I have no idea.
Russ.
I thought it was still fluid.
Well,
Oh
fine
yeah.
then. Take my food.
That's what you tell your divorced wife.
That's one way to make
not
up.
divorced.
We're not divorced.
And then I conjure animals.
Okay.
Okay, you do that as a bonus.
No, the
No,
word is
healing
a
word
bonus.
is a bonus. Revik, you are
Meanwhile,
aware
ogres in
that
action.
ogres are not particularly dangerous creatures, especially to your party, because you know that Laura, your sister, could almost one-shot them.
Well, that was Alex, but
Oh, Alex, sorry. Yeah, like, you
Okay.
know that they're... By themselves, they're not a big deal.
okay, then I don't conjure animal, but I throw a produce flame in face instead.
Okay?
Which I, 10. I did have that disadvantage on it, but it doesn't matter.
Wait, why do you have disadvantage?
Roll win, I thought.
Oh, yeah! Yup.
Thank you, Robovin.
So, you miss the ogre. The produce flame just flies past and hits a tree branch a little ways off the path, and lights the tree on fire, but it fizzles out before too long. Thori, what are you doing?
So I already drew, like you said, I drew my weapon.
Yeah.
So seeing him attack Celia, I'll be like, "You're no one of Doran's," and I'll go for him.
Nice.
I will, however, rage
Oh, snap.
because I haven't actually fought ogres before.
Alright.
So let's go with wow. And I didn't specify that I was doing my rec attack, so that's a 9. Great. And I'll follow that up with the hand axe because I fail at life. Oh, there we go. And wow, wow,
It's more than what I did.
yeah.
Alright. Your hand axe digs into its leg, but it almost doesn't seem to notice it, except that it turns towards you, and it looks like it's aimed at you now. Celia! Ow! Food no do that! Celia.
Celia, who is standing, I guess, in front of it now because it hit her.
Revik interposed himself.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Well,
want me to move there? Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds good.
she's gonna run up to the ogre and shout, "You bastard!" and attack it.
Mace to the face. All right. You smack it, and it hits the ogre, and it seems to hurt it, but not too much more than the hand axe.
Yeah. See, Alex did damage because Alex is designed to do that, whereas apparently anyone in melee combat is designed to just tickle it with whatever weapon they're using.
Ow! And it turns to you, Celia. Rizzle, what would you like to do? Or, I'm sorry, is there anything else you'd like to do, Celia?
No, that's all.
Seeing as it's currently focused on Celia just now, I'm going to lean out from under the cart and fire a short bow shot at its base, aiming for an eye,
All right, take that
Is
shot.
that with your sneak attack?
which will be a sneak attack, yes.
Oh yeah, he is definitely within 30 feet. Thank God it's sneak attack. Add that sneak attack damage. Alright. So you lean out from behind the wheel and pop off the crossbow bolt. Oh, short bow, I'm sorry.
Short bow.
And it hits it. You didn't quite get the eye, but you did get it across the cheek. And now there's an arrow stuck in its cheek. Just
Nice.
and that looks like it hurt more.
And then, yeah, I will then take my cunning action to hide again.
Good plan. Roll stealth. Beautiful. The ogre slaps at its face, not doing any damage, but breaking the arrow off. And he looks around, and then looks back down at Celia. Ow! And, thanks to Robo... Oh.
That's gonna smart.
Yep. So, this time the club goes down. Do you have any hit points left, Celia?
Exactly 0.
Damn.
So Celia collapses onto the ground, unconscious, as the club just crushes her and she crumples. Ow! And he turns back to Thori, who I believe was the other one to hit him. Revik!
I mean, a bit distressed. My girlfriend just got crushed.
I thought you were on a
slightly
break.
distressed. You were on a break.
No. Don't go after Celia, you asshole. I will cast Healing Word again to get her up at least.
Okay.
Why can't it roll higher? But well, it's actually quite good roll. Oh well.
Yeah, Vikings apparently just take their girlfriend getting smashed with a club in their stride.
Well, I mean,
Well.
he got angry.
Trying to position herself between them again because she's hurt. But
Sure.
as she do, she runs around anyway, so it doesn't really help.
Right.
And conjures a flaming sphere and smashes it into him.
Alright. I'm finding a flaming sphere.
I'm guessing your critical hit dex save. Why can't I roll today? This is annoying.
Yep, this is number 3 from Robovin, I believe.
I will position it so it won't burn any of us, but will burn him if he gets close to us. Other way. Can I control it?
Yes, let me fix that. Controlled by Victor S. There we go.
Sweet. I will position like here or something so it will
So he'll run away
get
from
the-
it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hopefully.
Okay, so he takes another 3 fire damage. Wow, death by 1,000 cuts.
Right.
Slow
I was
and
not
steady.
expecting this to
Slow
take
and
that
steady.
long. Alright, Thori.
Right. I am now going to reckless attack. 'Cause, yay. That would make more sense. You're only
Alright.
going to fucking crit anyway, so... Oh, and I didn't fucking need it either.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's gonna hit and do all of that damage, and then I'll
11.
follow that up with that as well.
Ain't you level 5 so you get 2 attacks?
Nope, I'm level 4.
What? You kill a freaking lich.
I know. It's fine. I get 2 attacks because I'm using 2 weapons, so yeah.
Should have level 4 attacks or something.
And since you have advantage, both of those hit. Excellent. So this time, Thori comes out swinging, obviously because Celia was dropped. So he
I didn't
digs
want to
in
make
with-
her feel any worse than she already is at the minute. right? So, I do a really weak attack. She does a really weak attack. She goes unconscious. I can kill the thing and not feel bad about it.
Well, except she's back up now.
Fuck.
All right. Thori, would you like to move at all or just do your attacks?
Nope, I'll take it. Let's go.
All right. Celia, you are conscious again, but you are on the ground.
Alright, she's gonna... What does standing up take?
It's half your move speed, right?
So it just takes
Yep.
your movement.
Yep.
Alright, she's gonna stand up and her movement is what, 30?
Should be.
So she's gonna step away.
You know what, though?
Poison spray a cone?
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've got stuff.
I think so.
Then she's gonna have to stay where she is.
Creature you can see within range. Project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. Creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 poison damage.
Oh, so it's not an AoE. That's
Nope.
annoying.
Well, it's a cantrip. Cantrips only
well.
hit 1 or 2 creatures, occasionally. So,
That's
since
actually good.
Robo is helping me out still, I believe I've still got 2 more from Robo.
Yep.
Alright, well then, Robo succeeds on his saving throw. I'm sorry, the Ogre. The Dark Ogre Lord succeeds on his saving throw, and takes no damage.
And she's gonna cast that by holding her hands out in front of her, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And apparently, one of those is her.
One of those is her healing word. Alright,
I wonder which one.
Rizzle.
She doesn't either.
So I think we can all take a guess.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Everybody likes tea. She might be British.
Alright, Rizzle, do your thing. Describe your thing, do your thing, roll your thing.
It's like a twig. Oh, not that thing? Okay.
So I'm going to move. Could I? Oops. I have enough movement to move to like this side of the ogre here.
If you move to that side of the ogre, you're going to be in range of the fire, the ball of flame.
Oh, don't want that then. Okay. Then I shall, position myself like here.
Okay.
Ish. And he's focusing Thori, right?
It looks like it, yes. Thori is the last one who damaged him.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak attack, stab him with my short swords.
Okay. Do it.
But I refreshed, so I lost my sheet. Hold on.
As you do.
Suddenly a wild Alex appears. Wouldn't that be nice?
I mean, she's right down here.
She's probably within range, right? Like, isn't her
Oh yeah,
range
she's like 600 feet
most
or
of
something.
Avalor?
I know, right?
Alright, so. Nice.
Oh,
Alright,
damage,
so.
Batman.
With the, which Which one do you want your sneak attack to go on? The short sword or the offhand?
The offhand.
Okay. So your first attack, you swipe the short sword in, and you see the ogre's face just turn. Tender. And then as he, like, reaches down for you, you dodge just out of the way of his hand and stab up, and the offhand short sword goes straight up through his neck into his brain.
GG.
Yep. And I've still got a crit from Robo. Alright, so you guys have defeated the ogre. Well done. The children have all scattered. And Mama Poppypin is obviously trying to gather them all together, but there are still 4 or 5 missing. So, how do you guys want to deal with the missing children?
Are they missing, or are they just running away?
It looks like, basically, Thori, you probably do another head count, and you come up with 15, including Rizzle.
Oh, so there's 5 missing?
Yep.
Did you Thunderwave again?
Oh.
Wait. Was that in character or out of character?
I didn't do an accent, come on.
Okay. Just checking.
I will check on Celia, like summoning some good berries so she can at least get 10 HP back. The poor thing.
I am still I'm still raging, so I am. What does that give me? I'm of the eagle. Oh yeah, it's just extra movement speed, so it's a level 6. I get eyesight. Do we have anyone that can track?
I mean, I could technically turn into a wolf.
I mean, they can't have gotten that far. The battle took, what, 2 rounds? 12 seconds?
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, did Poppypin see which way they went, or is she too busy gathering the rest of them up?
You should ask her.
I don't want to talk to her. No, I'm gonna do like I'm gonna just signs of which way they ran, like, because I assume the majority of the kids went in like a rough area, and then there'll be like possibly signs of like footsteps going out of that area.
Sure, go ahead and roll survival.
And you know what? I'm gonna focus my efforts on the opposite direction from where the ogre is, specifically. And I'm going nowhere with it.
You notice that there are tracks that lead off in one direction, and you follow them, and you find one kid hiding in a bush just off the path.
Right. So I'm still raging, so I will literally be like, move, dash, dash. And that's like
Yeah.
one movement, so I'm pretty quick.
Oh, yeah.
So I would literally just go and scoop him up, him or her, and like, hey, Sonny! And get him back.
Sure. So the kid goes back
to the back of the cart and just yell as loud as my tiny gnome voice will carry. Hey, we got a game to finish!
All right, roll intimidation with advantage.
It's done.
Oh god.
Revik, Celia, and Thor is sitting next to the game.
All right, so the other 4 kids. The other 4 kids come out of the bushes. It looks like one dashed past you guys and none of you noticed. And so the rest of them gather at the cart, and you guys are ready to set off again. Celia, the only one who took damage, you can spend hit die to recover hit points right now if you'd like, as there is nothing dangerous happening at the moment, and you can take a short rest.
I will do that too and use my natural recovery.
That means I have to drive the car.
So I get back. Yeah. I get back 3 levels of spells, so I get back my 3 first level spells I used.
Is there a way to do that in Roll20?
Yes, you can click on your hit dice. Let me
I don't
find
know
the box to click on.
See the heart button, the heart shaped hit point area.
Yeah,
on
but
the
I
sheet?
don't know which one
You
is.
have to click in the D8, I think, is the druid, or is it D10? Is it D10,
So,
right? No, it's
I
D8.
No,
fixed your
it'll be a
sheet.
D8.
Just click the blue D8 button in your hit dice box right underneath the heart.
You have to click in D8 for it too. So
Yeah.
Did it work?
yeah,
Oh, there
Yep.
you go.
There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, so you gain 7. You can spend hit dice for as many hit dice as you have. You regain half of your hit dice to use on short rests each time you take a long rest. So you've used 1 now.
And how many do I have?
One
5.
level. Oh, is it 5?
she's level 5.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was level
Technically.
5, and now my hit points are level 5, and my spells are level 2.
Right.
Oh, okay, right, yeah.
Because she's still gaining the class features of a druid, but she has the hit dice and experience and everything of being a cleric. Oh, nice one.
Sure.
Oh, that's sad.
Boom.
Watching a hit die roll.
Alright, that puts you up at 35.
Good enough.
Alright. So, you guys set off again? Alrighty. You guys encounter another couple of ogres on your way, but you are able to defeat them without too much trouble, and now that you are remembering to be aware of them, you're usually able to catch them before they sneak up on you, and so we're not going to run those combats. And you guys finally make it to the orphanage. The orphanage, as you all might remember, was a little bit demolished by the many ogres that were finding their way there. Even after the couple of ogres that had been there before. I know, dear. And you guys see that rather than being... there have been some repairs attempted on it, but it makes sense that since the ogres had been attacking it, the repairs hadn't been happening. And not a ton of people have been visiting the orphans, and probably didn't relay the ogre problem, so that hadn't gotten relayed to Mama Poppypin. So, they arrive, and Mama Poppypin is just aghast at the structure that is now lacking in this orphanage area. She looks up at everyone and she's like, I thought they were going to fix this within a couple of weeks. What happened?
How long's it been?
It's how long's it been since the succubus encounter? I think it's been about a month.
At least a month. I think more than a month.
Mm-hmm.
Because your last one-shot was a month ago. And that was with Doran.
Yeah, so actually it's
Oh,
been
shit.
over a month.
The mean time is like double or something, so.
Right.
And it is now evening.
Right. Who was supposed to be fixing it?
The guards. Demur had sent guards to come and repair everything, and presumably those guards had been destroyed by the ogres, and so Demur stopped sending them.
I think your the wee ogre problem may have impacted repairs a wee bit.
The
Nothing.
ogre problem? Ogres are always a problem. What are you talking about?
Are you blind, woman? We saw like 5 of them on the way here.
Yes, just like normal. I mean, they're attracted by children. Children apparently smell delicious. That's why we needed a large number of guards at the orphanage.
Right. You got your knickers in a twist, trying to get the kids here from somewhere where they were safe. Ugh, that went weird. Okay. They were a wee bit safe. And now you're here. It's no safe. You understand that that's a wee bit...
All of a sudden, an arrow lands in the... are you driving the cart now?
Yeah.
Okay, an arrow buries itself in the seat of your cart, right between the two of you. Who are you? Because it's getting dark.
You gonna pipe? Okay.
Wait, who said who are you?
You guys didn't notice anyone.
In game. In
You have dark
the
vision.
game.
Yes.
So in game, still with the kids, right? Woo! Princess Bubble Whiz!
Looking at the arrow, is it possible to tell, like, is it of like a generic human-y type design, or is it like a goblin design, or you can tell, like, if something's shitty that it's usually like orcs goblin-y type.
Actually, orcs probably wouldn't be using a whole lot of arrows. They tend to be more caster types generally, or melee. So Celia, you can roll a history check. Revik, you can roll a history check. Thori, you can roll a history check. And Rizzle, I don't know.
What are they checking?
They're looking at the arrow, but you're distracted.
Oh, okay, no, I'm still playing the game.
Alright, Thori, you have no idea where this arrow came from, but it does not look slipshod. And the rest of you, I will tell you what you think of the arrow when we come back from our top of the hour break.
Nice. I need to dash off quickly.